This is Severe MMA. We're here at Cage Warriors Unplugged, and we're alongside Northern Ireland's own Karl Moore. 11 months away from the cage. Didn't look like 11 months in there. Talk us through the finish especially, please.
Like you said, now it was 11 months, but that's the best, the sharpest I've ever felt. Every time we was throwing shots was landing clean. And I seen him open and set him up with, I think it was a hook, straight left-hander. I seen him hurt after them 2 shots. So I followed up with a 4-punch combination and got the knockout.
Were you surprised, even the commentators, they were saying he kept circling into your power. Were you a little bit surprised at that?
Yeah, I was surprised. He was circling. I had him a couple of good left hands. He kept going into them, circling into it. So just keep doing it. It's working. Let's keep doing it. Just keep doing it, and eventually the finish will come.
I mean, even before the time off, I mean, your hands against Clarkson were magic. I mean, you beat that guy from pillar to post. Your hands today were magic. How much more to the game is there for you, though? Because we get to see the hands. We don't get to see the all-around very often.
There's a whole lot more to the game now, but that's just kept secret until it's needed. To be honest, a lot of guys in my gym, they'll tell you, I'm a lot more comfortable on the ground than I am on my feet. That's the truth, but it's a fight. I don't care whether the fight goes uncomfortable anywhere, but if I was going to be honest, it'd be probably better on the ground. But I haven't really needed to show it yet.
Yeah, a fight we were talking about a little bit off camera, but a fight that would have been lovely would have been the Dentist and Karl Moore at Cage Warriors, maybe echo a nice big arena show. I'm not asking you to talk crap about anybody, but the light heavyweight division's not a division that it's certainly not rammed full of the name. Who makes sense for you next?
To be honest now, I don't know. I'll fight anybody. I'm not saying that to attract the big man, but I'm a fighter. That's what I do, I fight. Whoever Graham and Ian get me to fight, I'll take that fight, no problem. No problem.
Well, let's go back to Paco Estevez for a minute. He 34 years old, 10 fights. Obviously, you were expecting a win. Were you expecting to win 3 minutes into the first round? What had you prepared for?
I prepare for the full 50 minutes now. I always train for the full fight. But I was expecting a quick finish because this is the best, the sharpest, the fittest, the strongest I've ever been mentally, the most mentally prepared for a fight. And I knew I wasn't going to be there for the whole 15 minutes. I
was also saying, and it's a little bit sycophantic, but we interviewed you after the Clarkson fight, Cage Warriors in Dublin. Physically, you're a different animal now. Was that just, with time off, you got to focus and train? Because we got a new athlete standing in front of us.
After the Lloyd Clarkson fight now, I had a fight with Paul Craig in Bama, and I lost that fight. And a couple of months after that fight, I had another fight, which I won. But after that fight, I had a really, really bad knee injury. And I was told that I would never fight again by a couple of knee specialists. And after that was a big eye-opener for me. I was told I was never going to fight again, so I got my head down, did a little physiotherapy, and as soon as I was able to train again, I trained like an absolute animal, twice a day, 3 times a day, for 16, 20 weeks for this fight. Like I said, it's the best physical condition I've been in my entire fight career, so we'll thank you for it.
Light heavyweights in the UK, Europe and Ireland, are they on notice now?
I think they would, yeah. I think after that performance, they should take notice.
Yeah. Karl, it was a phenomenal performance. We look forward to seeing you fight again. Hopefully, Cage Warriors, if not Wales.
Hopefully as soon as possible.
Liverpool.
As soon as possible.
Karl, always a pleasure. Thank you ever so much.